should get these lawn cutters to let us take some B-roll of them. Have them pay us $10, and we'll use them as an intro and put a card up with their or put a thing up with their contact.
Let's see, amazing. Yeah, I'll keep that in the corner for a while. Fuck it. Shit, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, we on. Lawnarchy, what's happening? It's your man PL. I'm joined tonight by my fellow Lawnarchist, Jamel Rockwell, and Jason J. Ridlock Jefferson. See how I can say your name when you ain't saying some fucked up shit at the beginning of an episode?
Just trying to keep it spicy.
Oh, it was spicy, all right. I'm going to touch on this now, but we'll get into it later. Earlier this week, we found out that the Lawnarchy podcast was voted best local podcast in Kansas City by Kansas City the readers of Kansas City Magazine.
We are the champions, my friends.
We're going to just say, for right now, we're just going to say thank you, but we are going to really delve into this in a little bit. You know how we are. We are. If you're not familiar with the show, we're pretty big mental health advocates. Despite how it may appear from time to time, and one of the things of the show that we do to support mental health is a segment called the Check-In. It's basically just a moment where you're free to say whatever may be bothering you or exciting you or good, bad, otherwise stuff you may just be indifferent about. It's a judgment-free zone as long as you're not talking about harming yourself or others. And the process is real simple. It goes like, hey Jason, man, how was your week?
Once again, I didn't die.
Hey, confetti.
Take it every time.
But yeah, I'll say this week was actually a little bit. It was a little bit better than most weeks. Just like Pete said, we're gonna talk about, finally winning after 97 nominations over the last few years. But no, I'll say that was some good news. Just because I know I don't work as hard as these two guys, but I do enjoy all of the perks of being part of the Lawnarchy.
We got perks?
We got perks, man.
Shit.
Hold
on.
on.
You're not talking drug perks.
No, not drug.
Okay.
I wish it was some drug perks. Now there are discounts at a couple places that at least we should get, but that's neither here or there. Yeah, it was just all around good week, man. It's just like every time I come on, just not dying. That just it just really feels good.
Not dying is awesome.
is an awesome fucking thing.
I don't know if people really understand how
I don't think they do.
how dope that really is.
Because we coming up on a year. I say July 15th is the day that it all happened, 2024. And yeah, that wasn't even the worst day of the last year. So man, anytime we can have a week where something good happens, saw some people I hadn't seen in a while. It was just all around good.
That's what's up.
Oh, and the Beats and Business. I went to that. The Tuesday edition where they had basically just how to take your music to the next level as far as radio play, making sure you got everything down as far as your paperwork goes, because that's the main thing. And I think a lot of people, and I want us to actually talk about that a little bit more tonight. Just a lot of the things that most artists just don't even think about. Something like what happened on Tuesday, like a lot of the cats, especially around here, like if you got talent, like that's one thing, but just like they say, the music business, the business is the most important part. So yeah, but we'll talk about that later though. But that was pretty dope. Shout out to Gigi, shout out to man everybody who had anything to do with anything for Hip Hop Week. I don't say Jazz gave us a whole bunch of good info. The lady, and I can't think of her name, from Big Break magazine, she was there. She gave some good info. I'll say the CEO of Glib Entertainment, he was there. He gave a lot of good info. And then the DJ from 105, Boogie, he was there. So yeah, it was pretty dope.
Oh, I'm fresh. Shit, Rock, how was your week?
With the exception of the victory, been pretty fucking stressful. I did live
Right.
as well, so happy for that.
I'm just saying that don't take it for granted.
That being said, smaller potatoes. I don't know. I just found myself in a blur this week. Work kicked my ass. Family kicked my ass. I hurt somebody's feelings that I did not mean to, and I apologize for that. Somebody took care of me on my birthday, and I did not return the favor yesterday. So I feel really bad about that. And I hope I can make it up to her. But
Toss with salad should be alright.
get the fuck out of here, dog.
I'm just saying, a good old salad tossing. That's
No. I don't even eat salad.
We know that.
Fuck you.
Q quarter.
No, but on a serious note, like I'm struggling with being there for deserving people. Like multiple deserving people. It's like there's no question that they're deserving of my time or my help or whatnot, but I have not been able to facilitate that effectively, and I don't know. That's like one more thing on my plate. One more thing to have to look inward at and see where I'm fucking up. But I'm living, so and now I'm an award-winning podcaster.
Mm-hmm.
So
Number one.
yeah,
Number one.
that shit's wild. It's been a very wild week.
What about you, P?
Man, I'm gonna be all the way honest. Monday, I was ready to send y'all a text saying season 5 was gonna be it. Not that I'm not having fun, not that I don't enjoy this, or not that it just it's a lot. I don't think people really understand, if you don't do it, how much it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I mean, it's not. I really wish it was just we show up and
Hit a button and
hit
go.
a button and that's it. But nah, man, it's a lot. And not getting paid. Not that money is the end all be all, but you know, it doesn't hurt.
Right.
So you know, you know, I was just, you know, it's just, you know, Friday nights. Shit, we could be doing other shit. And then Tuesday,
Skeezers be out.
man. I mean, I probably wouldn't be going out or nothing, to be honest. Because during COVID, when I wasn't doing the foundation for the late night, I wasn't going out.
Well, that was kind of hard.
I mean, yeah, but shit, I could be out. I could have been out, and I still wasn't out. You know what I'm saying? Because like bars were open.
Yeah.
You know, clubs were open.
People got to get that liquor,
Okay,
no matter what.
but can we do full disclosure here that you question whether or not going on at least twice a year?
Yeah, I'm very open about that. Shit, if I had the energy, I'd go back and find the clips of me saying it. String them together. It's because it probably is the almost identical same speech every time I say it. Shit,
It is.
shit, I keep it funky.
Like, all right, we got one away, one done for the summer.
I mean, we're probably good for a while. At least till the shot-iversary. Yeah, that's right. I call it the shot-iversary.
Oh
Shit, I was saying that's coming up, what, next month?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you're supposed to put a gap in
Actually-
between them. That's almost back to back.
Shit, that's coming up pretty soon. That's in like 2 weeks. All right, so y'all got like 2 weeks. Shit.
I thought it was in July. Like, 'cause all the bad shit happens in July on the Lawnarchy.
Was it July? July 17th? It was the day after we did the funk on the rooftop, so we just got to figure out what day that was.
I think that was July.
I think that was July.
Oh, so it's July 17th.
Yeah, because like my shit.
Yeah, it was after the 4th.
Yeah, because I say, because my shit last year was in July. 2 years before that, you got shot in July. It was just like July wasn't a good month. That's the month that we should have took hiatuses. In July, just say fuck it. We'll come back in August.
But yeah, so yeah, I was honestly, I didn't feel like we were growing. And not, just turning our wheels. We were growing, but we weren't. There was no. What's the word I'm looking for? There was no like results. Like immediate results of that to see that, and yeah, man, shit. I just slipped off into the comfort zone of fuck a few people.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I think one of the it's funny, there are parallels between the struggles we've had in the music industry and the struggles we have with this. I think for the most part, we are all creatives that want to put forth the best product that they can. You know what I mean? Put forth the best performance. Put forth the best media, right? And so, like we did with music, we kind of dug in and just woodshedded. Now for about 5 years now, right? And I think we're at a point now where we're competent podcasters. We just have to figure out how everybody else gets numbers, I mean, thankful for everybody that's watching, for sure. Right. Keep rocking with us. But I think either some money or reaching a larger audience, I think we would feel a little bit more satisfaction.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay now. I mean, I'm not really okay now, but I feel better about it now.
Because I mean, at least we know the right people are watching. The right people are tuning in.
Right. Well, you know, I've always
always critically acclaimed though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's just because motherfuckers like us and don't want to tell us the truth or something. But
oh no, I've had
that. Yeah, because that definitely wouldn't be the case.
I've had in music, I've had hella people, not hella, but several people who have come to me with a straight face and been like, "Hey man, you're not convincing as an MC." And I say, and then I put my arm around their shoulder and turn them around to the 250, 300 people that was in the crowd and be like, "Tell them." And that'd be probably the last time we'd speak. Not on my end, on they, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, you said how you felt. And I didn't take it personally or anything. I just responded with, "Tell them." Hell, tell yourself. You paid to get in here. My name was the headline act, Cat Daddy. You didn't have to stick around for that.
Because I mean, you performed
last,
after everybody
after
else.
everybody else. So, you know, but no, I've had several people tell me that they don't like my music. But I also don't expect everybody to like my music.
And just as an artist, you got to know not everybody's going to like your shit.
I don't think I want everybody to like my shit.
I mean, let's keep it real. Most people ain't going to like your shit.
Right. Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Well, most people ain't going to like anybody's shit.
Until they hear a bunch of other people liking it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's when they love it.
Oh man, I wish I would have saved it. I saw this reel this girl complaining, a woman complaining about DJs playing music from the
90s,
80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
And this new music out here and blah blah blah.
Yeah, like I mean, they don't want to. I know I'm critical of the audience often here, but I think this is a legit critique. They don't love music the same way we do. We came to love.
They don't love music. Like
it's for them, it's an adornment. It's
background music.
Background music.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just so much of it though.
And it all sounds the same. And I'm not saying that as an old person. Get off my lawn, you young whippersnapper. No, this shit really sounds the same. 103 BPM, B flat or double B flat minor or whatever key is. You know what I'm saying?
Same sound packs.
Same sound packs. Same syncopations on the melodies and rhythms and shit.
Same drop. You know when the drop's coming.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
And that's bad when you.
It's like music is made on an algorithm now, not
and it's
just
like, but
why
you
know
what's
Gorilla.
But you know what's bad though when the first time you hear a song, you know exactly how it's going to be structured. You know when the drop is coming. Yeah, I would have to.
She got a little switch up in her.
Hey, I'm supposed to glow boy.
She got a little switch up in her. She ain't nursery rhyming, you know what I mean?
Hey, she be spitting.
Yeah, I was gonna say she got bars.
Yeah,
well,
she definitely got bars.
Yeah, shit.
And the tone is just she's got her original tone. You know
Well,
what I mean?
she's so little, and her voice is so
big.
big.
so big, yeah.
Oh man, it's a little chick that I be seeing, I be running into from time to time, just like that here. She's so tiny, and when she talks, she be, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, man, I just love your voice. She'd be like, it's deep, ain't it? I'd be like, nah, it ain't deep. It's just booming. It's just loud. You just a loud little chick. It's the, never mind, I almost said some other shit. Let me stop. But this is KC Hip Hop Week. It's wrapping up this weekend. Shout out to Ms. No Mills, aka Gigi, aka Ms. No Mills, and everybody who's put on an event for KC Hip Hop Week or showed up for support of it. It's been a pretty eventful week. I haven't been able to make it to as much as I'd like to because I, have duties as a board member at the foundation that I had to fulfill this week. It's funny how money changes situation. It's funny how life will put stuff in your in, you know what I'm saying, like, because we've been talking about KC Hip Hop Week for a while now, and I was like, I'm making it to at least 3 things. My schedule's pretty clear. Nah, the schedule wasn't clear.
Life's like, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah, it's cool though, So shout out to all the participants, you know what I'm saying. And shout out to the attendees. We got to keep this stuff going, y'all. It's vital for the growth of the culture. And as someone who's been involved in the culture in Kansas City for a long time, this is one of the first times I'm seeing, or one of the, in recent times that I'm seeing the bridge being gapped between the many quote unquote factions or types of quote unquote rap. The event that'll be happening at Vine Street Brewing, if it's not happening now, whenever it is, if it did happen, I don't know. That's crosses the board of backpack street rap, quote unquote gangsta, dope, dope money, pimping, game, whatever, it's all the style, rap, bars, all that. You'll catch that at that. And I applaud the people who've been doing that, because I've been saying it for decades, but both sides, or all sides, need each other to if we're gonna advance forward, because it's only X amount of us. So Jason went to the Business and Beats. Is that what it was called? Mm-hmm. Business and Beats on Tuesday after the tornadoes.
Shit. Did I send y'all the picture of the one that said touchdown over off of the stadium?
I think so. Somebody sent it to me. I think it was you.
That shit was crazy.
How was it? So you talked about some of your check-in, but how was it? I know it was a Black Charlie's Tuesday.
No, it was actually right up the.
Oh, not a Black Charlie's.
Yeah, right on the corner.
Right on the corner.
Yeah, of that same little shopping center though. Man, it was a nice event. It was. Man, I don't want to say it wasn't as informative, because a lot of the stuff that they were saying, like I've already taken all those steps, like as far as having ASCAP and sound exchange and all of that, and just having everything registered. Like you know, I'm past that point. But there were a lot of people there that weren't to that point yet. So it was actually kind of cool just hearing, you know, different people's perspectives. You know, one guy ran a label, one guy was radio, then we had Jazz, you know, who's and I'm not putting that on, he's the best engineer in the city. I don't care what nobody say. And then we had the lady from Big Break Magazine, and you know, just hearing the info that they were giving them, like I honestly wish I did have something like that about, you know, 15, 20 years ago, because it would have helped out a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, now that I've, you know, kind of seen it, but it was cool seeing, you know, cats that didn't know everything that they were supposed to know actually want to get that info. That was dope. You know, because it was a few dudes in there that was just like, hey, I got all the music, I got my stage performance down, but I don't have a manager, I don't have anything registered, not even my name, no albums, you know, nothing. So they were for real there, like, we need from, I'm talking about point A to point Z, and they gave them all that info. So yeah, this going forward, I think they need to have one for, you know, people that are trying to take the next step after something like that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that, you know, the KC Hip Hop Week is gonna go on for a while, and everything that they got going on, you know what I'm saying?
It's becoming
like,
a staple.
right. So I'm looking forward to, you know, to 3 next year. I want to go to the event tomorrow. I may make it, but I may not.
I believe I'll be working that at Vine Street Brewing.
And y'all got the good NAs too, don't y'all?
We do.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're in luck, buddy.
There we
You're
go.
in luck.
There we go.
Get you some of that electro lime. Get you right out there.
I forgot which one I got last time.
Green can.
Y'all, I think y'all only had 2 when y'all first opened. When I went.
Yeah. We pretty much keep like 1 or 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now when we first opened, it was the Athletic IPA.
Nah, this one was citrusy. This one.
Yeah,
was,
and then I can't remember the name of that brewery, but yeah, there was one that was like a lime.
Yeah.
Ale. Yeah. It was almost like a Corona almost.
Okay.
It might have been Athletic on both of those. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll have something for you down there, bro. For sure. If not that, I think they got some hot water going on. It's flavored now though.
Yeah, because I was saying, because they used to have the clear bottles.
We didn't have bottles.
Everything was all clear.
It was all clear. Yeah,
because we had that at the shop. Yeah. I ain't really fuck with them.
No, I can say that I have had some respectable seltzers. You know what I mean? Ones that didn't taste White Claw-y, you know what I mean? Although I guess you should respect the Claw as well, because motherfuckers be hammering that shit. Be hammering that White Claw. But
it kind of died down though. Like, cause that last 3 or 4 months that I worked down at the shop in Olathe, it kind of died down because there was so many of them though. Mm-hmm. It seemed like they was coming out with a different one every week.
Yeah, I mean they was trying to get people to switch away from beer. You know, and all this is 21st century Zima.
Yeah,
they just rolled this shit out better. Well, I don't know. Zima was a pretty big rollout, and it was strong.
Yeah, and I was saying Zima was more sweet. It seemed like a lot of these seltzers.
Yeah, they kind of made it kind of like a dirty Sprite.
Zima wasn't sweet. Zima was like disgusting. You had to put like
The clear beer?
Yeah, Zima. You had to put Jolly Ranchers in Zima or something stupid for that to make it.
We need to find the old Zima bottle so we can test this out.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Bro,
That shit would be horrible right now.
did I tell y'all I found a can of Slice?
Yeah, it's a probiotic drink now.
Yeah, it's a probiotic.
Wow.
Fucking $3 can for a can of Slice.
Was it like that? That what's that shit called? Poppy?
Yeah, yeah,
Same
same
shit?
type of shit. Yeah. Hey, it did taste like Slice. I ain't gonna lie. You could taste kind of you could kind of taste the probiotic in it too. You know what I mean? But that taste was there, dog. Like. I don't like paying $3 a can for it, but
12 ounce.
But I can fuck one of them up. It was it took me back, man. I was like, boy, if they could just put this motherfucker in a glass bottle, woo!
No shit. Go to I'll tell you where you go get you some Mexican Slice.
Word,
Yeah, that shit have you turning backflips.
nigga.
Probably got like
Feel like a kid again, boy.
Probably got some cocaine in it. God damn, that nigga's a gorilla.
Look what I can do.
Oh man.
Damn.
Hey, real quick, we have
Mongo.
we have a surprise that we're gonna reveal tonight, but I thought that I don't know, the communication's fucked up on my end, and I just want to apologize to him. He's watching now, but we gonna reveal this shit later on in the summer. But yeah, that's on me. But you got my number now, so you can just call me. Anybody who's watching, if you're ever trying to get a hold of me, don't use Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger. I might check that shit. Facebook Messenger, I'm probably not checking that. Instagram message, I do check that pretty regularly because I communicate with some of my people that's out of town a lot on that as opposed to texting. And it's just quicker, sending them reels. Them shits be funny. You ought to follow me on Instagram and hit me up. I'll send you some good reels. Shits be funny. Shits be funny. Hey man, don't be making that face, Rockwell. Fuck you, dog.
I wonder if there's dank reels groups.
I'm sure there are.
Dank reels. Shit. Why you got me looking for new dope?
I ain't got you doing nothing. No new information this week in the Diddy trial.
Hold up. Did y'all see the they say that may have been 50's baby mama? There was the Jane Doe.
What's Jane Doe?
So apparently, and this is, we gotta say allegedly, 50 Cent's baby's mama of, I guess, his youngest child, of the youngest child, was Diddy's secret lover. So.
Oh, was that the Bert and Ernie chick?
Yeah, that's that chick.
What the hell?
So they saying that's the reason why 50 Cent be going so hard on Diddy, because he knew. Allegedly. And I think Academic said that. So you got
how many people knew? How many people in Hollywood knew?
Everybody in Hollywood.
Man, Method Man said that shit like 15, 20 years ago when he was talking, he said, "Yeah, I don't fuck Kanye West. I don't fuck with that nigga. I seen him doing sucking some dick at one of Diddy's parties." I was like,
What?
"You ain't seen that clip?"
No.
Yeah, man. Jason, know what I'm talking
I
about?
think that was a joke. I think somebody cut the.
I don't know.
It's one of them AI things?
Nah, this wasn't AI. This has been
AI.
out for a minute.
Yeah.
This has been around for a minute.
I think somebody cut that out of context.
I don't know. That's hard context to cut it out of.
So, how much of this shit do we got left?
If that's true, it's
Hella.
Oh
man.
We gonna talk about the girl fight of the week?
What's that? The Cheetah Girls?
No. Trump and
Trump and-
Elon.
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, it was hilarious.
With the Cheetah Girls?
No.
Man, that shit happened right there. I was.
What happened with the Cheetah Girls?
I don't know. Some bitches. It's like five. Actually, you know what? Let me stop. My bad. Bitches. I ain't mean that. Because it was last weekend. It was several groups of women dressed in cheetah print outfits or leopard print outfits or animal prints.
A whole zoo.
Several groups throughout the kick it sphere of Kansas City. And one group was down in the district.
Hyenas.
And
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened, but
And everybody had their phones out.
it was started off as a one-on-one, I guess, and then the one-on-one quickly turned into a mob on one, and then the mob on one turned into like a mob on three, and everybody had their phones out, and then of course, you know, I'm hearing of the comment section later on the next day and a couple days like, all those men standing around not doing nothing. See, black women ain't protected.
Like, what was they supposed to do?
I'm not getting in the middle of that.
At all.
Time out. Hold on.
Women have weapons.
For many different reasons.
hold on.
Women have weapons,
Hold
right?
on. I responded, and I quote, "Bitch, we was on 18th and Vine. I ain't getting shot for that motherfucker. I don't know them hoes.
Straight up.
Hey,
Gonna have me referee in Parade Park.
right.
Hold on.
Nigga.
But it could have been
the
from
fuck?
anybody though. It could have
could've
been
been from
from the chicks. One of them niggas.
It could have been
the boys.
One of them dudes could have been. They can see me coming to.
It could have been.
and I
It
get
could have
shot
been
by
the water
him.
department fighting each other.
One of the chicks might have had they bang on them, and they was like, "We all good, with the chicks fighting, whatever." But we don't know who this dude is, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop him. Nah, I'm not getting shot over no motherfucking random violence down. I already got my random violence.
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm already good with
No,
that.
sir.
I'm already. Yeah, I'm not signing up twice for that shit.
You got to know where the fuck you at.
This ain't Vietnam.
You signed up for it twice.
Hey,
The fuck
hey,
you thought
that's,
this was?
that's like in fucking in Texas and what's the name? Mount Pleasant.
Oh shit.
Hey, soon as we
as I
heard nigger.
I heard it once, and we got in the motion to get out. Heard it the
Wrap
second
it up,
time,
big.
we was out.
Wrap it up.
And if you didn't understand what the time was,
We didn't do no investigation. We didn't do no mediation. We did some transportation. What the fuck we did?
And no hesitation.
No hesitation.
oh no,
dog.
somebody hesitated because they got left.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Everybody has sense.
And then and then Christos had to stay back with him because that's his family.
Man.
So I'm like, damn. I sure hope they be all right. Well, he was down. He lived down there though, so he was, he knew how to maneuver back streets or back roads. My bad, because there wasn't no streets. We didn't see streets for like 10 minutes of driving.
There's no fucking way, dog.
Maybe 15 minutes of drive. Man, when I tell you we were in the real middle of nowhere, I was surprised they had electricity out there.
I could see living in a rural area. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is rural.
Rural. Like this was like almost on the boundaries of existence, Like,
Hey man.
What y'all said?
it was just
they at least had
fucking
electricity though, didn't they?
farmland
Oh, I was
for
surprised.
hours.
I was surprised there was electricity. And the electricity wasn't coming underground. It came on the poles. It was
The liquor store closed at 7:30.
Hey, the forest that surrounded the pasture that we were in, man, them trees were some of the biggest trees I've seen outside of redwoods. Dude, these trees was like 70, 80 feet tall. Man, them trees is huge. Man, everywhere you look, I'm like, man, I wonder how many niggas got hung down here. I sure know it ain't finna be 3 more.
You're right. Not here.
Not if I can help it.
Not here. We're going to get on the road.
We're gonna run some motherfuckers over.
It was indeed with the East Texas, the real Texas.
That wasn't even Mount Pleasant no more. That was I don't even know what part of Texas that was. What the name of that part of Texas was that we were actually in doing that shit. Man, hell, the night before, we were in another part of these same back roads, dumping ammo. I'm like, hey man, none of this is legal.
Oh, that's that freedom out there, boy.
Oh man,
Let freedom ring and the chopper sing.
And the next morning we went and picked up shell casings.
Right.
I was like, dude, how do you remember where we were? He's like, hey, I know my roads.
Let the chopper sing. Man,
it might have been werewolves out there.
yeah, that's a.
I think it might have been sinners. We didn't even know. Shit, the Irish vampires was about to pounce down on us.
I've seen places in nowhere in Iowa, and
Oh, I've been creeped out in Iowa before. I've been hella creeped out in Iowa before.
but I ain't gone that long in Iowa and not seen civilization. I swear it was like 2 hours.
Oh, then you ain't been in the right part of Iowa.
No, I'm saying Texas.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't been in the right part of Iowa. Because I've been in a few parts of Iowa where it is corn on both sides for at least an hour.
Yeah, so you get in that northern part right above what's that, Hamburg, when you first get up in there?
On the northwest corner. Oh
And
man,
then you start going east a little bit.
yeah. Oh
Ain't
man,
shit
it
up
was
there.
just. Oh, I was like, I think we're going to Minnesota, and he took, instead of just taking 35 straight up,
yeah.
he took some old other.
Janky
Oh, we gonna save money on tolls or something. I'm like, I don't think it's any tolls on 35.
Going up that way.
But I don't know. I ain't never been up there before. Or the time I did go, I flew. So I don't know. Shit,
Man.
now I could see if we was going to Chicago. Oh yeah, let's save all the tolls. Cause it's what?
Get on the wrong highway on that motherfucker, you'll go down.
Oh man, shit. Going to Chicago, unless you go, 70 to what's that? That you take to go up north, whatever that is when you make the left.
From St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Can't even think of it. It's right there when you get to St. Louis. Make that left.
Yeah, but it's no tolls going that way.
Yeah, it's like another.
But I feel like that way is
It's another 3.5 hours.
it's a little longer, and it's
about 30, 40
it's plagued with way more highway patrol.
Yeah, but it's all highway though.
Oh, it's all highway, but it's way more highway patrol. Because that's
Are we talking Iowa?
Illinois.
Oh, Illinois.
When you bust left out of St. Louis to go to Illinois.
Yeah, going to Chicago. Yeah, it's wide open. You fuck up the police will get you.
Shit, I went to Chicago one time when you go up, before you don't go through St. Louis. You like go to Columbia, go north, and then go over through like Maryville or some shit. And you cut. Yeah, now that's the way you definitely don't want to go. If you are carrying anything illicit, and I ain't talking about the cannabis company.
I'm talking about drugs.
Or more money than you're supposed to, because I think they still got the $10,000 cash thing.
Yep.
That,
But
you can't roll with more than $10,000.
Oh no, anything more than $10,000
reports to the IRS.
Reports to the IRS and can be seized.
Anything above $9,999.
Yeah.
That's why you never send.
But
I'm glad to know that. Now I know who to rob.
But that's a bit of a misnomer because you could be making a $9,999 deposit every week, and that shit's gonna look shady. That would be some shit that your bank will fuck around and narc you out. Or if they already know something about you, they can get a warrant for your bank records and see that all this money is deposited and whatever, but it's not. There's no source of income. Yeah, that shit got all that shit got to match up. When you talking 5 digits, no, ain't no ways. Ain't no way. As soon as you talking tens of thousands of dollars, hell, you talking eights of thousands of dollars. You're gonna be on somebody's radar that you don't want to be on their radar.
That's real. Probably somebody ready to rob you. Name Rid Out.
Shit.
Rid Out got the crutches with the strap in them.
Oh man.
He had crutches.
I didn't think he was gonna be able to do nothing. But Cuz dumped 3 off in me real quick, like.
I think it was a 2-2-3.
Do. I said, ow.
I saw my foot.
I said, motherfucker.
Rid Out, you got to turn that into a cartoon.
I already got Faster and Foot.
I know, but this is yeah.
Oh yeah, you ain't seen it.
No, it's real.
Oh man, send them
the links.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
That
But
shit
I'm saying this could be a new part of your universe.
that shit was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, dude, silly, man.
Yeah, man. Rockwell said, "Hey man, I know the dude that made them." I was like, "Nigga, you lying. Why are you just now saying that shit?"
Saying what?
When he's like, Freshman Foot, he was like, "Hey, I know the dude that made them." I was like, "Oh, nigga, you lying." He was like, "I went to school with him." I'm like, "Oh, nigga, why ain't you been on the show?" And then he said, "Cause he a Titans fan." I said,
But they accepted me anyway.
"Yeah, cause you
Not
were."
really. We just let you hang around, guys.
Well, everybody can't be a Chiefs fan. We gotta have somebody.
Everybody can't win. That's what
Hey, what I say though, 2027.
But I'm saying
2027.
You can build your own animated universe.
We've tried. There's different things that
The Crutches of Death.
I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely something that I can incorporate in Faster and Foot though.
Who fucks with the foot? Oh no, the foot's dumping.
It could be like Iron Man. You could have like different types of crutches and shit. Crutches you can just pull out of your pocket and
The Mach 12, Mach 12 crutches.
Like
your belt buckle turned into a motherfucking crutch.
Yeah, like titanium crutches, like gold-plated crutches. Like a crutch that's like a
that can withstand an atomic blast.
A 2-shot Derringer.
Yeah.
just get you out of the situation real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. But if it's a question, if it's gonna be hidden anyway, it's at least got to be a 12 gauge. Right
No, that's what I said. It's the 223.
But it's gonna be 12. No, it's gotta be 12 gauge slugs. Gotta be 12 gauge slugs. Gotta be guaranteed death.
It's a roll of quarters.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, I YouTubed side of meat shot by roll of quarters. That's just pretty gross, man.
You said side of meat?
Yeah, meat, like they, just the side of
like cow.
Yeah, just side of cow, just shot by
Shot with a quarter roll.
Ooh, that's just. Oh man, you gonna die. You're not gonna live. You are gonna die.
Oh yeah. That's why the shotgun is so.
It's mean.
It's simply lethal. You know what I mean? Like and you can vary the ways that you can kill somebody with a shotgun.
Well, what's a roller quarter? What's that? 40 quarters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, you know.
Yeah.
You know they got a fucking.
It's a wrap for you.
You know they got a fucking bolo round for a 12 gauge.
Yep.
Straight two big buckshots come out that are attached to a wire.
But why though?
So you can take out
A few people.
legs of buildings, they have a few people.
Take off some limbs.
You for real have somebody if you hit them right.
You might be able to take a
Oh
tree
yeah.
down. Yeah, you might be able to take a tree down.
Both sides, both shots.
Yeah, you could for real have somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Absolutely.
Ain't no perfect way to get shot on that.
It ain't.
It's just all about luck when you make it. Depends on how good your maintenance.
You're gonna need a paramedics.
Nah, if your top half is sitting on the curb, it's
Unless
nothing.
you Deadpool.
It's nothing.
Hey, you know what you better pray never gets invented or manufactured is a fucking white phosphorus round for a 12 gauge. Like the shit they make white phosphorus grenades out of.
Oh,
that shit eats through metal. Oh, when I was in boot camp, they were doing. We were at the grenade course, and they did a demonstration. And this motherfucker just casually popped this fucking white phosphorus grenade and threw it in the back of this old Nissan pickup they had on the range. And that motherfucker blew up like white, like brighter than the sun. And then all of a sudden, 4 seconds later, the motherfucker fell to the ground because it burnt through the fucking truck. It's like 2,000 degrees.
That's hot.
Yeah. Humans have some despicable ways of killing each other. Despicable. Barbaric.
No, I ain't surprised.
But on that note, my suggestions for self-defense, is have a small shotgun handy at the house.
That's the best one for home defense.
And have that motherfucker with a combat load. Buckshot slug.
I'm gonna just have rolls of quarters.
You gonna throw them?
I'll blast off on it.
No, in the shotgun shells.
Oh, you put quarters in the tip of the
Well, you can't get 40 in a 12 gauge shell.
Well, I ain't say I had to have a roll of quarters. I said I'm gonna put quarters in it.
Okay, that's fair.
However many of them I can put in that motherfucker.
But yes, you can do a quarter
I know.
load. Yeah.
You know, I could be mean and do rock salt. I just sting you up real quick. Maybe throw a couple of
give them a good peppering.
Maybe throw some garlic in it. Make you have to go to the hospital for real. Get sick. You give me some rock salt garlic. I ain't never.
Hold on, but what if you put doo-doo on the rock salt?
Ew, why would I do that? Why would I be grabbing doo-doo to put on
Doo-doo, baby.
Doo-doo, baby. Nah, I'm going to pass on the doo-doo bullets. The doo-doo dump.
Oh, shit.
That is despicable.
That's just for extra despicableness.
Oh, man.
Biological
Y'all better hope y'all don't ever see Jason rolling up on y'all with a shotgun. Might have them dookie bullets on it. Drop that hot lid on it, that hot deuce.
Nah, that's probably, you remember dude at the apartment on Broadway?
Oh,
that
shit.
was taking the shit out the can in front of the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
That's probably what he was doing.
Oh, damn.
I thought it wasn't gonna get no worse than that. Like in life, I thought that was gonna be the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You thought that was the floor?
yeah, I thought that was the floor. Like, yeah,
Little did you know there was a basement.
man.
That your pizza was going to get stolen out of. That your food was going to get stolen out of.
Oh, man.
And then there was a basement from that.
Hey, man, what kind of karma comes back for something like that?
I don't know, but that was yeah.
Hey, you might want to start claiming that child.
Nah.
Boy.
He got the red eye voodoo doll at the house ready. He's like,
Oh, you talking about, you're asking a man to engage that avoided a woman in his bathroom for 45 minutes
without running the shower.
without running the shower.
No, I did take a shower.
Oh, you did take a shower? Oh, man.
Yeah, I took a shit and then I took a shower. And then I just chilled out for a while.
And then gonna have the nerve to hit her up like, oh, you dipped? Oh, man. Hey, that's on YouTube. Y'all can look that up right now. We got
Getting catfish is something else. It's something else.
Yeah,
That's going to be forever epic.
That was a good one.
And he said, I'm just going to chill in here, boy.
So I was just chilling in the bathroom. And when I came out, she was gone. Oh, well, how long was she in the bathroom for? I don't know. About 45 minutes. Maybe an hour. I said, hold up. You was at your house? Yeah. And she was at your spot? Yeah. And you was in the bathroom? Yeah. For an hour? Roughly.
Life comes at you fast.
Super fast. Took a shit, rub one out.
Now that's what I should have did. And been loud about it.
Nah, she might have dipped in on you. She might have been like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Daddy. Spray my walls.
Busted one on her forehead.
Paint my
That
walls.
was a lot of
Daddy.
forehead though.
Man.
That was
Oh man,
That was a lot of forehead.
it really was.
That was deceptive head. It was the head was very deceptive.
Well, the whole mission was deceptive.
it really was.
That nigga, bitch, I still can't believe that. He went to the bathroom and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna chill till she leaves."
Yeah.
I conscious thought of that, like, yeah, if I go to the bathroom, she'll leave.
She'll get the picture.
I can't believe y'all never did that though.
Well, I told you I did something similar in college. I would just go to the dorm bathroom and shit. Sometimes I leave, and they just be in my dorm room for a while and get
Is
bored.
this nigga coming back?
Okay, my similar one was
But that wasn't smart because we in college. I'm gonna run into her again tomorrow. I wasn't thinking back then.
Hold on, what was that? What did we give her the name of? The Crip something lady.
Oh shit, 50-year-old, 60-year-old Crip.
Oh,
Look, yeah. 60-year-old Crip girl.
You know any 60-year-old Crips? Was it Precious?
Something like that.
Hey, I seen that nigga run that day, boy. I ain't never seen a nigga run like that.
Oh, man.
I had to go, dog. Went up there to cash my check, man. Got in the car, right? All these gone. Nigga, like,
They got the car with a grip.
gone.
Oh, quarter, man. Thank you. Hey, man, you gonna take me?
You know,
That nigga made up anything, dog.
Women be mad that they be talking about, you don't smile. You know why we say that? We want to make sure you got your teeth, dog.
I don't tell women to smile.
Oh, my God.
No, you don't tell a woman to smile, but you appreciate a woman that smiles.
I don't be giving a fuck.
You're a malcontent. You appreciate a woman that smiles, right?
I ain't never seen nobody run to the car. Man, thank God.
Part of that is a social contract.
I'd be like, fuck your contracts. Contracts are only as good as the people that sign them.
But yeah, but she has some major damage. Some major damage. And her car was nasty.
Shit, she might have roaches.
Oh man, why do you have to bring that up? God damn it, that fucking Reese. No, earlier we was playing this this fucking reel where this light skinned, it looked like hippie was talking her shit, and this motherfucking roach is all in her natural and shit.
You forgot to mention she was in her car.
And she was in her car.
Or a car. I don't know.
Oh yeah, was it? Yeah.
It's a car.
Roach in my car.
Oh my god.
If you don't get your fuck ass out of here.
Oh my god, man.
I really laid.
And she was cute too, but then
I really laid off going to the movies after the bedbug infestation out of Independence AMC.
I'm gonna say, well, what?
You don't remember that?
Yeah, so when was that?
It's probably about 15 years ago.
You know what? That might have been on the news, man.
It was on the news.
I kind of remember that.
Like a motherfucker. They had to shut that. Had to close that motherfucker down for like I felt like a month.
Damn.
I kind of remember that, man. I do.
Because the seats. You know what I'm saying? Let's
At the playground.
No, at Independence AMC, nigga.
At AMC?
Yes, at the movie theater.
Damn.
Man, we talking about Independence in the in the early 2000s. Nigga, that was meth dependence. And let's keep it funky. So, them motherfuckers, bed bugs, roaches, lice, all that shit. So, these motherfuckers not taking no baths, not cleaning their ass, going to the movies, bringing that shit from home, there. And then, of course, there had to be some black folks that found, that was like doing something and saw, and was like, hey, it's some fucking bed bugs and shit. What the?
It's like we itching.
And then next thing you know,
Man, I'll be honest with you. I can count on one hand how many positive experiences I've had going to fucking Independent Center.
oh man, I ain't been to Independent Center in 30 years.
Well, you know, I got kids. So I had to go. Well, back in the day, before Amazon, I had to go shopping and shit.
Man, I'm just saying, I ain't,
2013 maybe.
I
Last
ain't
time I've
been
been
to
out there.
Independent Center since.
I was out there a couple months ago.
It's been at least a couple years for me though.
I'm trying
That
to
I've
think
been
when,
in it.
In the actual Independence Center? Oh, it's definitely been since like 98.
No, cause shit for me.
No, it's been way
whatever
sooner than
year
that. But
the Jordan 13 playoffs, the black and white ones, in like 2011 or 12 maybe.
Now I've been to was that Musician's Friend or Guitar Center, you know what I'm saying, that's around the corner. It was wasn't it like a shoe warehouse or some shit that was over there too? In a little strip mall.
yeah,
I've been to been to the strip mall a few times because it's they've had various stores that have popped in and out that I have dealt with, and even that's been 10, 15 years. But actually inside Independence Center, yeah, no, maybe 2000. Maybe 2000. I do not fuck around in Independence. So why would I fuck around in Independence Center?
And I mean, for real, there ain't no reason to go out there.
There is nothing. Yeah, Oak Park Mall. I hit that up every couple years. Just go and really, I'm lying saying I hit it up. I just go to the food court and go to motherfucking Original Pizza. Shout out to Original Pizza because y'all still the bomb. And grab me a couple of slices and get on about my way. Maybe go over to A&W and grab me a root beer float.
oh, I liked Original Pizza Stromboli too. Fire.
Calzone, fire.
Fire.
Shit, I ain't been to Oak Park Mall, man. That's one I ain't been to in a long time.
Well, I used to work at Oak Park Mall.
Yeah, so me too.
So, like going to these malls I used to work at, yeah, now I'm cool. I'm real cool. But I can show you how to steal some shit.
I'm surprised Original Pizza didn't give Minsky's a run for its money.
They didn't want to.
I guess not.
They was content at the mall.
No, well, they had the spot out here on Chipman too.
Wasn't the same one. It was it was like Smokestack and Jack Stack.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was some because the spot on Chipman and then the one over on like Johnson Drive or something like that in Johnson over in Johnson County. Were those? It was like the Minsky's on 39th Street back in the day. Yeah, it was Minsky's, and you were gonna get almost the same pizza. I mean, it's gonna be like 90% the same pizza, but I cannot tell you what that 10% difference is. But you can taste it, and you
somebody explained it to me
It's
before.
the cheese. It's not the same.
No,
cheese.
no, it is the same cheese.
No, it's not. Because the dude
They don't use the real brand cheese.
No, the dude that the company that makes the cheese, the dude Minsky's people was like, hey, you ever sell to him?
We're gonna stop buying.
Buying from you.
Also, it was the cheese.
So it's the cheese.
Oh.
Or it was the cheese. Or I guess it still is. Is it still open?
No, that's gone.
It's not down on Southwest anymore.
On Southwest?
No, I guess not. I think it's like a Vietnamese.
No, there's one. It's on the one on Southwest. Is
on
still
39th
there.
and 39th.
No. I'm talking on Southwest Boulevard next to Quick Trip.
Yeah,
That was there. Yeah.
yeah. That was the one that was on 39th Street. They moved down to there.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh man, I did not know that.
yeah. Drunken Worm and them bought them out.
I did
and
not
they moved
know
down there.
that.
Yeah.
That's not the real Minsky's, huh?
Well, it's 90%.
And dude was a partner in the franchise before.
And starting and like starting it, founded it and shit.
Yeah.
The one on 39th was like I think it was the second or third Minsky's all together. So, and then they had a falling out or whatever, and he couldn't stop him from using the name.
Maybe he wants some Minsky's tomorrow. Shit.
You know, I don't think that one called itself Papa Minsky's.
I want some of that with the bacon.
No, it's just Minsky's on 39th.
Yeah. And all the other ones, like on the menu, it should be like Papa Minsky's.
But when I was living over there with Nisha, I would definitely walk around there, grab me a personal pan, sit there, eat that thing, drink me a couple of beers, and walk back home and talk shit to Deuce. And like, then I whoop his monkey ass with some Soul Calibur or something, because Deuce didn't play Soul Calibur, and I knew that.
Oh, the 51st and Main address is the original.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that.
Yep, that one. Then I think 39th. Then down.
Oh,
that one,
shit!
then downtown. Then 39th. I think.
Hold on. Johnson also co-founded Godfather's Pizza prior to Minsky. That's why the motherfuckers taste the same.
That's why they
I knew they had the same cheese,
Yep.
but they taste a lot of
Yeah.
like.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Godfather's was founded in Wichita.
Damn. Man, they gotta bring Godfather back, man. Shit.
Because I know Pizza Hut was founded in Wichita.
This shit was like
There's one around. Hold on.
I think it's one north of the river, about an airport.
Because I say the one over on the 80th and what's that state? That one, I don't think that one's there anymore.
In Kansas?
Yeah, that was the last one.
5402 Northeast Antioch Road.
Yeah, up north.
So North Lane. Godfathers, yep. Now some they don't have them like they used to, but you know the gas stations used to have Godfathers Express.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
The Casey's up there. They
Do they got
Yeah.
the buffet at that
But
one?
Casey's it used the same cheese as Godfather and Minsky. They use the exact name brand cheese.
Casey's is good. I fuck with
Casey's? Really?
Yeah, I fucks with Casey.
I think you don't like the way the meat is seasoned. That could be the only.
It's alright, man. I'm gonna go check them out one more time. I'm good for it. You know,
I've honestly, only time I've been disappointed
Casey's
with
was
Casey's.
how I got my Godfather's fix. If I was out in the suburbs somewhere, you know what I mean, or in a rural area, you know what I mean, like I can. It is.
Yeah, I'm saying
No,
Casey's really is good.
It is, man.
I mean, it ain't like gourmet pizza or nothing, but it's
It's the
damn
best pizza in a gas station, bar none.
And it ain't close for real.
It ain't even close, dog. It ain't even fucking close.
in this area of the country. Yes, it is the best gas station pizza you will find.
We're on the coast, on either coast.
Oh, some places down in Texas. You go find some pretty fire gas station pizza.
But
I don't think I
is it
saw
chain?
Buc-ee's pizza when
Is
I
it
went
chain,
there.
though?
It ain't chain though. It ain't chain, but or you know what? It's not necessarily chain, but there may be like, you know, like this gas station. You might it might have like three or four of the place affiliated with it or something like that.
Hey, ain't Casey's breakfast slices superior?
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm saying I never had
Disgusting.
that.
cool. I'm gonna stick with the pizza. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check it
You
out.
could order a small one with no eggs.
Then what's the purpose?
It still got bacon and sausage and gravy and shit.
I don't want the gravy. I don't want no damn
Gravy on pizza.
That don't sound right at all.
It is. You ain't never had a breakfast slice from there? Shit, fire, dog. Fire.
Like, this is real news to me.
Huh?
I said this is news to me.
As far as a quick pickup breakfast item, best one. Bar none.
Start going by Casey's, man.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Let me back up on that. Hy-Vee use real eggs with they shit. Like,
No, that does make a difference.
it does, that absolutely makes it. They like I will spend money with you if you're using real eggs with your shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I will go out of my way to make sure. You know, if I'm at McDonald's, I gotta have the sausage and egg McMuffin. I don't want the other stuff for real. I'll do it switch it up from time to time, but no, Casey's got that heat. They pizza ain't fucking with Casey's. But everything else,
I like the cinnamon. Do they still do the cinnamon rolls? Casey's. They used to do fresh cinnamon rolls back in the day.
yes, they do them with the donuts. Yes,
Yeah, they used to be fire.
yes.
Especially
They baked goods is real good.
Especially if you caught them like just when they put them out when they almost hot off the line.
So they got they got some of the best donuts, with the exception of some of these Route 66 use Baxter's donuts, and even if they're the day old ones that they swapped over from the.
See, you can tell who
bakery.
spent a lot of time in their car. This nigga just told us what kind of brand a certain gas station donut is, and how it was different than the other ones.
Niggas drive for a living, boy. You get to figure that shit out, boy. You gotta know.
DJ don't eat right.
But see, that's the thing, though. If I'm eating breakfast, I'm trying to make sure I eat something decent. You know what I mean? Cause that'll fuck me up driving for the rest of the day.
What if you don't have enough, or if you just have a bad meal?
If I have too much, or if I have a bad meal. You know what I mean? Man, there was another gas station down in Texas. I cannot remember the name of it.
Buc-ee's.
No, it was not Buc-ee's. It was a different one.
Hey, Buc-ee's is fire.
It is fire, but this gas station, whichever the name of this other gas station,
I even got the barbecue
Was,
brisket sandwich from Buc-ee's when I went down there.
they had a bakery that was ridiculous. It took up like a third of the fucking store. Like, you got every kind of donut, jelly filled, Bavarian, wherever the fuck you want, bro. That shit was there. That shit was there. I'm mad I can't remember the name of that spot. Man. I'm sure I'm about to ask Gemini what the best gas station donuts in Texas are.
Ain't we like Buc-ee's? Hey, I don't know what kind of crack they using in Buc-ee's, man, but everything that I had when I went down there, you know, all the little snacks and shit that we got gathered for the road trip back up, man. I mean, you know, even like regular stuff like just chocolate covered peanuts, but there's the Buc-ee's brand. Man, the motherfuckers was fire. I was like,
Now, but Casey's is like that too, though. With the Casey's brand shit.
some of the Casey's brand, I haven't had a lot of it, but the Casey's brand sodas.
They got Reddits on this shit. On gas station donuts.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Shit, it's a Reddit on everything.
You know, it's funny. I give Philip 66 slack for using Baxter's, but I don't like it when these motherfuckers use Krispy Kreme at the gas station.
I hate
Who
Krispy
knows
Kreme.
how old them motherfuckers are, dog.
I hate Krispy Kreme to begin with, so
They old, nigga. They old. I ain't saying they don't crack, but they old, boy. Shit, if you lucky.
yeah, I don't fools with the Krispies, even if they fresh. The only time I've ever really halfway liked the Krispy Kreme was when they were on Nolan Road, and we drove by. We were driving by one night. It was probably about 4:30 in the morning, and the red light, the sign that said fresh
Hot,
out,
yeah.
just popped on. So we dipped in real quick, and that was like the only time I've ever. Yeah, and even then I only ate like I bought 4. I think I might have ate 2. They're not really donuts. They're more like cakes. And I just don't like them. A donut to me is Johnny's. That's the old school Lamar's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Lamar's.
This new Lamar's is all right. Oh, M&M's is fire, but shit, you know, they ours is so janky.
Boy, good luck on cash, man. Good luck.
I I ain't up at. I mean, I'm up at 5 in the morning, but shit, I ain't out and about all the way down in the hood, operating at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, unless I'm on my way back. And then hilariously, on the weekends they're not open that early. But they'll shut down they close at like 11 in the morning, noon or something. I'll be like, hold up, man, what the hell's going on? I wanted to hook them up.
It's like you got 2 hours.
We used to go when we was coaching, help coach De La Salle. We get done on Saturday for practice and stop at M&M on the way home. Sometimes we'd eat there. Sometimes we take it and go. We'd eat there if it was wintertime sometime, just because it was cold and you wouldn't smell us as much. But if it was like spring or fall or spring, we took it to go because we was stinking. We be musty in the motherfucker in there. One chick, cute chick, was behind me one day, and she was like, you could tell she could smell us, and she was trying to be cool about it. And then I kind of, leaned to the side, and I turned to the side, and I saw her kind of looking like, oh my. And I was like, yeah, baby girl, we musty. And she was like, huh? I said, yeah, we're assistant coaches over at De La Salle, so we just got done with practice, and we decided to come here to grab something to eat. And that turned the pussy out. My bad. That's old PL talking. Dude, you realize that was like almost 10 years ago now.
Man, it was. That was when I could still run.
Yep. I still had like, between the two knees, I still probably had 1.1 knee.
I could still jump.
Boy.
I can still do it. Dude, I did a jump a couple of days ago off one foot, off my right foot, and I was able to touch the ceiling somewhere, and I was like, and the ceiling's probably about 9.5 feet, and I was like, oh shit. And I tried off the left, and I almost fell, almost collapsed as I was taking out. Oh, God, no. Yep, still bad.
Yep. More practice. Oh, shit, yeah, I know you laugh at yourself.
Oh, died laughing. Man, let's see here. Yeah, I thought I had it, man. Well,
I'm still tripping off the fat pretty foot.
oh yeah, dude.
Oh shit! I still gotta. Yeah, I see you guys.
Oh, you gotta
send
keep
it
that
out.
out, bro.
How many of them was it total? Like 8?
That was 5, including the one we did for the sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, wildin', boy.
Man.
We live wild.
Well, playlist time. Brass was supposed to be the one to hit us off tonight with a song, but he didn't make it. So
What is we gonna do?
well, we roll again, like we did last week.
Roll again.
And I should have wrote the rules down. I think I did. Let me see.
We gotta get a song today, still.
No, we're gonna get one.
Man, I think we should let Jason go ahead and get his song, man, because he feels kind of left out.
Shit, I'm just saying.
He's never gonna, the dice are never gonna fall his way. We know that. We know that.
Dang. Is it because he's a Titans fan?
2026.
I was getting to that. Part. You didn't let me get there, but we got there.
2026. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, let's see what the dice say. We got the key up here on the screen for everybody. It is 2, which would be Brother Nevis, and since he's not here, the closest to that is Rita.
Let's go.
I called it.
Let's go. Man, there's so many songs to choose from.
I'm gonna have pushback on it anyway.
I don't think you're gonna be able to have pushback on this one though.
High pushback, man. It don't matter. You can pick the best song ever.
Pill over there like nonsense.
Yo, I can't even push back on a song that's in my set. What are you talking about? I will push back on every. I still voted for it, but I gave him some pushback.
We're gonna start having 5 minutes of pushback.
I think I'm gonna save my Soldier Boy entry for next time.
Oh, that's never gonna make it.
I'm gonna save.
Oh, you might as well drop that motherfucker now, bro.
Try it.
Drake.
At least try it.
I don't know. I don't know if I can over-explain.
It better be before Dirty Fingernails, Drake. That's all I gotta say.
Man,
I mean, not Drake. I'm gonna say Draco. Soulja Boy, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually go UGK.
Diamonds and Wood.
Ooh. Diamonds against that wood.
I expect you to pick nothing like that.
Diamonds
Why is that?
I don't know. I just didn't expect that right now.
I'm telling y'all, Soldier Boy is coming up next. I just had to get this one out the way, you know. I had to give myself some music credibility.
Yeah, 'cause you do be losing it. You do be losing. Boy, look, y'all, before we had to go on hiatus, this nigga Jason was on a roll of losing his credibility musically. He was siding with Drake in the beef. It was going bad for him.
Real bad.
Him and Casey mixtapes was on that watch. We was like, hey, keep an eye on these niggas.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Shit got real bad.
And Holly Rod wouldn't leave him alone about it. He's like, yeah, your boy getting losing again. Shout out Holly Rod.
Hey, that shit would rip apart tighter families, y'all.
Where'd you side on Drake versus
Or
Kendrick?
weaker families, I mean.
So, UGK, Diamonds and Wood.
The diamonds up against that wood.
Quarter, you got anything to say about it?
I didn't expect him to go there, man. I can't even find no pushback. I'm looking for it.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't find it. Because, I didn't eat that Trill Burger, so I can't hate.
I played that song within the last week, so yeah.
I didn't eat a Trill Burger, so I can't hate. I got a picture of me eating a Trill Burger.
Oh, you need to quit
You
playing
sent
to
a
bring that shit here.
picture, a picture to me of you eating a Trill Burger.
That motherfucker was good.
It looked fire. I wanted to stalk you for sending me the picture of the burger. I was like, nigga, why you sending me this? I ain't eating that shit.
It was so good. Our plane left the next morning. I was gonna buy me one.
To eat on the way back.
Boy.
Hey, that's how I was with when we were on tour and I had that monkey burger at Venice Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I was eating it and I only ate half of it. I saved the other half for when we got to Phoenix. I was like, shit, hey, this motherfucker fire, man. I don't want to eat all this right now. I want to savor this. You know what? I ain't got no pushback on Diamonds and Wood. That's my shit.
I ain't got no pushback. I can't.
That's my shit.
I didn't push back from the table when I was eating that Trill Burger. I didn't push back. I moved in close.
All right, so
MC. That mural they got.
all right, so it's unanimous yes on Diamond and Wood. Good call. Good call. That's the best thing the Titans gonna do all year.
That's it. That's it, man.
Just wait till
Best thing
2026.
y'all gonna do is go to practice. That's the best thing y'all
Dick.
Shit, I was listening to
We going to the playoffs this year.
Playoffs?
Arnie
We
Spanier
going to the South.
on Fox Overnight.
Yeah.
And he had a caller call in. It might not have been him, but it was Fox Overnight, the Sports Overnight, and one of them was like, one of the callers said, "Yeah, man." No, it's the Odd Couple. That's what it was. It's the Odd Couple. And he was like, "Hey, my hot take of the year for the upcoming NFL season: Titans win the AFC South." And then there's like, hey, oh no, son, no, that ain't gonna happen, nigga. I know it. And dude started rattling off his reasons why, and I was like, I think this is Jason.
You would have said that. That's Jason.
Man.
Because all you Titans fans sound the same, I guess. Y'all all got the same delusion that y'all are winners.
I mean, y'all offense might be better. Kind of hard not to improve there.
It can't be no worse.
No, it can get worse.
No.
Because you can keep Mailman.
No.
Oh, it's gonna get worse, man.
Yeah, you can keep Mailman in there.
Right now, y'all at rock bottom, and you know it.
He's definitely holding the clipboard this year.
So that's like the third quarterback in a row that y'all done drafted.
Yeah. Fourth.
Well, Cam is the fourth. I mean, I was going to say the third one in a row that y'all done drafted, y'all done ruined.
No, I say Malik up in Green Bay doing.
Oh yeah, he was doing.
He beat y'all.
Yeah.
He said, y'all let me
But,
go.
oh really, nigga?
No.
Bad.
Y'all
Bad.
gonna keep Mailman over me?
Who is Tennessee? Who are they?
Tennessee.
Name somebody else besides Jason. Name a player that they got.
You know, I'm mad that I'm sure someone did, but that it didn't pop off. That no one ever did a Hennessy.
I'm sure somebody.
I'm sure it had to have. It was right there. It was right fucking there.
What, Hennessy?
You know, Hennessy. Lord, I really drank this shit down and out. My name is Jazz.
Jazz definitely engineered that.
With the Dixie cup in his hand.
I don't ever have to ask Jazz what he is drinking.
He really got to get a sponsorship from them though.
He really should.
Think about how many people like probably have started to drink Hennessy
Because of Jazz?
Yeah.
Oh man, or just trying to Jeff with Jazz and
Right.
bring a bottle through to
Thinking
that's gonna give him some extra time or something.
Hey, Jazz, throw a little bit better mix on that for me, cuz.
Let's pour up real quick. Jazz be like, nigga, I already got a 32-ounce cup. And to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, I don't think Jazz be mixing this shit. I think he be straight up. I don't think he be, I'll never call him, he might chase it with something. But he be drinking it straight up. And I'd be like, Jazz, you know, I got some better cognac over here. He'd be like, nope. It's the Henny. The Hindu. I'd be like, the boo-boo. Let me stop. We might get a Hennessy sponsorship one day. Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest, though. The regular Henny's the only one I don't drink. If it was the Paradise or the XO, I'll fuck with them. But, you know, those are costly.
Yeah, I think it might be time for us to give old King Palms a call.
Well, let's get it figured out for next week on the playlist real quick.
back to back.
Back to back.
Number 5, which would be Spain. I'll hit him up again. And if not,
Diamonds up against that wood.
you know what? If it ain't Spain, it'll either be Rockwell or Quarter, maybe.
I'll be ready for you.
Flip a coin right now, cuz.
Nah, we'll give Spain this opportunity.
We already had it picked out, so we already have a backup. See what I'm saying? You gotta come prepared, you know?
Nope.
Hey, man, I got some pushback.
Well, the pushback to the pushback is everybody gonna have to be on their toes. Life come at you fast. Hoo-yah. You never know when you get to make your mark. And speaking of making your mark, just want to say thank you to everybody who took time out to vote for us in the Kansas City Magazine Best of. It
Yeah, how you do the hard thing. I don't even know how to do that shit.
Yeah, you fuck around and throw up GD, bro. You fucking-
Oh damn.
Niggas like, what set you claiming there?
no, real talk. I seen a meme like where motherfucker threw up GD and made a heart out. I was like, oh, y'all don't know.
No, no, no.
Not here in Chirac.
We ain't banging. But I personally want to thank Jason and Rockwell for showing up and showing out every week.
We thank you.
Oh well,
You
you
do
know,
a lot.
I appreciate it. Also want to send a thank you to Quarter and Michael Brass and Taha, or brother Nevis, and DJ Buddha Palms for being there in hella supportive manners.
Mm-hmm.
Want to send a special thanks to everybody who's been on the lawn as a guest and is now a friend of the lawn. Thanks for letting us help document you and give you your flowers. Man, y'all want to say anything?
Hang in there. Best is yet to come. Best is yet to come. This is definitely incentive, confidence, and motivation to keep getting better at this thing.
Man, I was gonna say just to piggyback off of what both them said, it's just it feels good to win, but like there's so much more that's, you know what I'm saying, that's coming. So like this is nice, but this is just, you know, it's a notch on the belt. June 17th, matinee sessions.
Yep, June 17th, matinee sessions. The flyer's been in the corner for a lot of the show, but we just haven't said it out loud. But June 17th. Next week, Jay Welch and Michael Brass will be our guests on the line. And Brass will be an actual guest. You know what I'm saying? He won't just be chief nigga that we ask stuff to.
Won't be here just fixing shit.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Trying to think. It's the first weekend in June. The unofficial start to summer. Let's let's make it through, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it one day at a time.
One day at a time. One day.
I got your back if you got mine. And on that note, peace.
Y'all, I should have. I'm glad I didn't tell this on the podcast because